I got called fat last winter. My dirty bulk last year ended up pretty badly. I was eating a lot of food and had a terrible training plan. At first, it felt amazing to lift heavy weights in the gym, but I was out of breath easily.
Now exactly at this location, about 8 months ago, I played a football match and I couldn't breathe at the end of the day. That's when I knew that I had to change for the better.
At that time, I was working 35 hours per week, studying in my bachelor's degree, which was taking up another 30 hours, and started with this YouTube channel. I was working nearly 80 hours per week for about 2 years. I barely slept, was constantly stressed, and never really progressed in my trade.
So I took the risk and quit my job back in August 2023.
So this is it. Just finished my last day at work. Let's see what this future has to offer for me. Now, if you're here to simply get a dopamine hit, skip ahead to the results section. But one thing I can promise you, you'll never see what it actually takes to get there, and you most likely never get there either. Progress is never a linear line. If you really want to achieve your own goals, you also need to go through the hard times in order to get there. That's the point where most people would give up. I'm going to be transparent in this video and share with you everything that happened in that year. So don't simply skip to the end of this video, because trust me on that one, you won't regret it.
That summer was a big turning point in my life. I started a 30 days push-up series where I increased my max push-ups from 35 to 55 reps. After that, I did a plank challenge for 30 days, starting with a 2 minute 30 seconds plank hold where
I really hope that I've improved my core stability, and let's see the results now. You saw it, I was pushing everything I've got. That's an increase of 100%.
Now that I've quit my job, I was ready to leave Switzerland for a couple of months.
So at the airport now for my semester abroad. Still no excuse to work out though, but not in the airport.
Baby, it's you and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky.
So I'm going to study in the UK for the next 6 months. I hope I'm not just working here, but also enjoy my time. That was a much needed mental break.
Apart from making new friends and new experiences, I finally focused my efforts to lose some weight. As I was getting closer towards the end of my 90 days weight loss journey, I realized I wouldn't reach my weight loss goals if I kept it at the same pace. So I started to walk everywhere. I walked 45 minutes to uni and back. I walked 20 minutes to the gym or buy groceries. To be honest, I didn't have a lot of options here anyway. But instead of taking the bus or bike, I tried to burn more calories through walking.
And it worked. I lost weight quite quickly and got closer to my weight.
I documented my journey, how I went from 85 to 74 kilos in 90 days. In July 2023, I looked like this. And that's how I looked after 90 days. That was the leanest I've ever looked in my life.
I want to be completely transparent with my results. The only supplements I used during this time was this isolated whey protein powder, and for the last 30 days of the challenge I tried creatine.
After a month of weight maintenance, I started to bulk up again. That ended up getting quite difficult.
As you guys can see, I'm playing currently 3 to 4 times per week badminton, and also a lot of additional cycling to get to different places around in Cardiff. It's quite a lot of cardio at the moment, so I hope that I can reduce this amount in the next couple of weeks.
At the same time, I tried to put aside my ego and focused on my form again, but that step was already too late.
First workout in the new year. I'm struggling with my shoulder right now. I think my shoulder press is not working as it should be, and that's why I get this pain. So I hope that I can recover soon and get the progress in again.
The pain didn't go away as I finished my 90 days bulk, but I still reached my weight goals, going from 78 to 82 kilos. In July 2023, I looked like that. And this was me 8 months later.
I'm honest here, I didn't progress as I wanted to in this spot. My diet was overall shit. My training was slacking a lot lately. But sometimes you need to make some sacrifices if you want to progress in other aspects in your life.
I wanted to get better at creating videos on my YouTube channel, so I went all in and started to post every single day on my channel without any excuses. A series with
29 days, 29 challenges to let go of my perfectionist mindset. I'm going to document myself daily, challenging my comforts, and hopefully to inspire some of you to do the same.
During that challenge, I went to my absolute limits.
It's probably around 0 Celsius degrees right now. I'm trying my best to get these 5k in. It doesn't matter what time, at least I get it done before the sun sets. Let's get this dramatic music rolling then.
Without you, I remember myself, my name. Forgot about all you tried to change.
Doing 1000 push-up with my injured shoulder.
997, 998, 999, 1000. Fuck it.
Eating and burning 10,000 calories in 48 hours.
Alright guys, it is the next morning. I failed yesterday's challenge. These are the stats.
I've burned a total of 8,669 calories. And it didn't end there. On the last day, I woke up once again early in the morning to complete 100,000 steps in 24 hours. But on that last day of the challenge, things started to fall apart. I broke my drone and reached one of my lowest points in my life, questioning all my life choices and being mentally exhausted. If I'm being honest here, I was about to quit everything when I was sitting on that bench, even this YouTube channel. But that last spark of light didn't want to give up that day. I managed to complete those 100,000 steps in 24 hours, but at the same time I had to step back from everything, from this channel and even in the gym. Once again, I needed a mental break. I pressured myself into some unrealistic goals with this YouTube channel. I wanted to get monetized so badly, whilst forgetting about the very first reason why I started in the first place. If I can do it, you can do it too. I wanted to make people find their own spark and own belief that they can achieve their goals. But for that, I had to turn off all the noises around me first, taking some time for myself and really get my own shit sorted. During that time, I learned to fix my drone, started some new project and find a new job. I finally enjoyed going to the gym again, especially without filming every single workout. I deleted social media and only focused my full attention to long-form content on YouTube. That's the only way, in my opinion, to tell real and engaging stories. Getting myself outside again and trying fresh content ideas.
There we go. 3, 2, 1, go. There we go.
I finally enjoyed making videos again and stopped hunting for views. It's like in the gym. There is no shortcut on this journey. Just about getting better and better and seeing your own progress instead of comparing yourself to others.
And here we are today, about 2 months later, back on track to figure things out. I will link all these videos right up here. Life and your gym progress will never be a linear line, but you've made it this far into the video. I mean, with today's attention span, that is not normal that you've made it this far. And that's why I think you'll get there. You can turn things around because I strongly believe There will be always obstacles to climb, but it's about just sticking through it and believing in yourself. I mean, look at me, even with my injured shoulder, for example, I did push-up challenges and other crazy things, but I really challenged and pushed myself. Generally speaking, I'm definitely not looking the best at the moment.
Now, before I give it my everything again, let me enjoy this quick trip to England before getting back on track. Back home in Switzerland again, and honestly those last couple of days in England were big cheat days, and it's not looking good at the moment for me.
This was my physique at the end of my bulk, weighing roughly 82 kilos. Since then I was consistent in the gym, but not really pushing myself to my limits anymore. At the same time, I'm slacking a lot with my diet. Now this morning I was weighing around 83.5 kilos, and this is how I'm looking right now.
Less is more, and that's my strategy for the next 2 months, because I'm shredding and I don't want to be in the gym for 2 or 3 hours. I keep my training sessions intense and short, around 45 minutes to 60 minutes, and that's perfect for me because I'm doing all my cardio activities outside at the moment.
On this journey, you are in for the progress and not perfection. Don't get me wrong on that one, because that's something I've learned in 2024. I love the gym, but I realized in the past year I spent all of my time inside a room lifting some weights instead of enjoying life outside as well.
Which also meant trying out different types of cardio exercises.
I think hiking is a great option to really benefit from tanking up your energy levels from the nature itself.
You can really calm down, and it's kind of a gentle cardio session.
Or you can try out something new, and that was tennis for me.
All right, let's try. Got it! Oh shit! What a fun!
And I was really excited to try out some basketball after a long time again, but
No way. It just broke. How unlucky I must be, honestly. That's just bad luck today. Sitting all day at uni. Let's go. Maybe if I have a proper basketball, I can be Kobe Bryant or something. Yeah, probably not, but...
in that last month, I spent less time in the gym and more time outside. I started to enjoy the track training more and more, and I was just in the process of creating a video where I'm training like an Olympic sprinter for 30 days. I went traveling, pushing myself out of my comfort zone to interview strangers on the streets of Italy, and got a hell of a lot faster in my 100-meter sprint. At the end of the day, it's about finding your own balance and defining your own goals. You need to be crystal clear with those, and don't compare it to the social media influencers. Look at my physique in 2020. That's how I looked back then. And now 4 years later, I'm slightly bigger, yes, but there is an even more important part to it. I'm not so insecure about my body anymore. That's the major thing. Try to be healthy, have a balanced lifestyle, and most importantly, simply enjoy the process.
So, here we are today, 365 days later. This last year was an emotional roller coaster for me. I mean, I've quit my job last year, and then at the same time, I was nearly about to give up on this YouTube channel, and also on this fat loss journey. I learned so many things about myself and a lot of things I need to work on. I might not have reached my weight loss goals in terms of numbers, but I'm happier than ever in my body. On the mental side of things, I've got a lot of work to get done because I still have no clue what I'm going to do with my life. But to the few people who are always watching my videos and sticking with me and supporting me, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart.
Now, the moment you've been all waiting for. This was my progress over this whole year, filled with ups and downs. Just 60 days ago, I nearly screwed up all the effort I've put in, but somehow I managed to change things around. Now, exactly a year ago, I was weighing 85 kilos. A year later, I'm weighing around 79 kilos. This was my physique back then. And that, guys, is how I'm looking right now. The people who watch the whole video understand what happened over this past year.
But that doesn't mean that I'm simply going to give up on my goals. I'm slightly delayed, yes, but I'm just getting back on track again. For me, it's definitely not about having a six-pack, but just generally speaking, feeling comfortable in my body. Now, there are 3 lessons which I want to leave you with in this video. The gym is not going to be the only thing in your life. Compare yourself to yourself and not to the social media fitness influencers. And my last lesson is define for yourself what happiness means to you. Now, I really hope that this video provided you with value, and if so, make sure that you smash that like button because it really helps to grow this channel. At the same time, make sure that you don't miss out next week's video where I've documented my 30-day sprinting journey. And always remember, it's about the progress and not perfection.